Melania grossly attacked for where she just showed up alone after suddenly leaving Trump in Asia. During Veterans Day, members of the First Family as well as the administration made stops around the country to commemorate those veterans who have fought and served this country. Vice President Pence appeared in Washington, D.C. at a war memorial and then in Arlington, Virginia at Arlington National Cemetery, while Melania Trump went to the Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson in Anchorage, Alaska. While there, the First Lady visited with young adolescent children when her plane was being refueled prior to going back to Washington, D.C. The crowd of people waiting to see her had been security screened and waiting in the Arctic Oasis Community Center. The center served as a family gym for the base as well as having an indoor playground, hair salons, arcade as well as numerous other amenities. The president had just finished his tour of Asia and was with his son-in-law Jared Kushner, who is married to his daughter Ivanka Trump. They had just returned from Beijing, China. All three of them celebrated Veterans Day on the base with veterans and families themselves. While the First Lady did arts and crafts, read stories, and played games with the children, others had their phones out and were taking pictures near the barricades that had been set up. Melania Trump worked with children to make rainbows in jars and created plastic jewels that were decorative. Prior to her activities with the children, she had a small pre-planned event that lasted an hour where she spoke with families and veterans on the base. She took the opportunity to highlight educational opportunities at the base, including child care as well as after-school programs. Tammy DiBenedetto, head of JBER Child and Youth Services, said, "And to literally honor our military families. What a genuine lady. Very humble. With every child, with every student, with every staff she interacted. A wonderful lady." Air Force Master SGT David Jennings said, "A great family memory here." Fox News reported Melania Trump, wearing a three-quarter-length winter coat over a brown turtleneck and white slacks, spent about 35 minutes visiting with children and teachers. "Anytime we have an opportunity to share with others what our program does and the educational basis for all the activities that we do, it's a chance to show our story and to share with other individuals how we serve our military population," said Tamra DiBenedetto, who oversees all activities at the base for children under age 18. Trump viewed items children made on a 3D printer, saw sewing projects, and watched as they constructed fish out of compact discs, glitter and gems. "Every program we offer has an educational purpose and a reason for why we do it," DiBenedetto said. DiBenedetto said she exchanged a few private words with Trump. "She is just delightful and very genuine," she said. Trump didn't make a public speech or address reporters, but did take time to shake hands and talk briefly with parents and military members who flocked to the community center. Paige Wise and her husband, Air Force Tech SGT Matthew Wise, brought their 4-year-old son Brandley so he could make a fish with the First Lady. They found out about Trump's visit Thursday and tried to explain to their son who she was. He made the correlation when she explained to him that the visitor is the president's wife, and then he became excited. There are 14,000 active duty soldiers and airmen stationed at the Joint Army and Air Force facility in Anchorage with their family members. That number swells to 29,000. There are currently 1,800 service members deployed all over the globe, including 1,200 in Afghanistan. Since the Trump family entered the White House, they have made it clear that honoring and protecting veterans and their rights will be a focal interest of the administration. All of them never cease to take the opportunity to show their appreciation and advocate for service members, and this is a perfect example. Given how badly the Veterans Affairs Department needs to be overhauled, now more than ever we need public figures with a lot of notoriety to bring attention to issues affecting veterans and to honor them in a way they have not been honored in former administrations. We are lucky the Trump family, as well as the current White House administration, is doing just that. It is unfortunate that the media does not seem to find it appropriate to report on the good work that people like First Lady Melania Trump do on behalf of veterans, service members, and their families. It is work like theirs that brings attention to the need for more work to be done to take care of our returned service members.